Well, hello everybody, it's Rose. And I'm here today because I think I might have found a solution to a problem that plagues many of us at different times. And that is drills that have tabs on them. So I've started working, I started last night on this Paint with Diamonds kit. And the predominant color in the diamond painting is 310. And unfortunately, the 310s, almost every single one of them has a tab of some sort. So I'm throwing away the ones that have the worst tab problems. But if I were to throw away every bad diamond, I wouldn't have any good diamonds left, pretty much, because it is more than half of the diamonds that have tabs. So last night, after working for about an hour and having crazy popping drills in the first little area that I worked on, I decided I was going to try something else. I'm still getting rid of the drills that have big tabs, like the one that you see here. I just have to find where that is. Okay, so this one here, that I will definitely get rid of. And let me just get rid of that right now so that it's not in my tray anymore. But sometimes you see ones that have, there's another one. But anyway, yeah, there's a couple here that have really bad tabs. Okay, but I don't want to show you those. We're not going to focus on those. Those are a problem. We know it. We just have to deal with it. Let me see if I can get rid of these though. Whoops. Okay, well, they went flying. That's okay. All right, that's okay. It's hard for me not to pay attention to it, but okay. So what I'm going to do is show you a diamond that has a tab. You see this one here? There's a little teeny tiny tab on there, but I can use this diamond. So what I do, once I figure out where my diamond pen is, okay. So what I do is I pick it up and I turn it so that the tab is up. And I'm going to place it on my diamond painting here. So what I'm doing, I've got the diamond here. The side that's got the tab on it is facing upwards, and I'm going to lay that down here. Now I'm going to take another diamond. Let's see, that one there. See how it's got that little tab on it? Well, okay, so I turn it so that the tab is facing up, and I put it down right, oh, my camera is not staying still, unfortunately. Okay, so what I've done is I've just put it right back there so that the tab at the top notches into the diamond right behind it. And I'm just going to keep doing that. So let me find another diamond. I don't want to, well, let's see. Okay, so this one, oh, got this tilted so they're sliding around. Okay, so you see the tab is on the left there. So I just give it a quarter rotation. You see how there is a little bit of a tab. And I'm just going to place it right here. There we go. And I'm just going to keep doing that. Because what I found is as long as the tabs are not really big, the diamonds won't pop. And I'm going to explain to you now why I think this system or this method works. You know how ice cube trays are? Now you see how in that ice cube tray, you pour the water in, and I would make sure that the water was below that divot in between the cubes, because if the water rose up above those divots, when it froze, you would have a bridge in between the ice cubes, and so you'd have ice cubes stuck together. I think that's what's happening with our diamonds that have tabs on them. I think that the molds that they use have been slightly overfilled, so that just like in an ice cube, and again I'm going to blow you up here, so that just like in an ice cube tray, there's a little bridge of plastic that forms and that they somehow cut. I don't know how they cut it. I would be fascinated in figuring out how, or seeing how the factories do this, but anyway. So that's why you get, and I'm just trying to figure out where the camera is. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's why you get on the left-hand side here a little tiny divot. On the right-hand side here, a bigger tab, another fairly large tab. This one here, that's not usable. That is sticking out so much, that's trash. But some of these other ones, like this one here, even though there's a slight tiny little tab here, it's okay to use it as long as that tab is always facing the same way as every other tab. I think the problem that I've had with other diamond paintings where there were tabs on the drills was that I would try and put them together. So I'll just show you in the tray here what happens if you put two drills that both have tabs together with the tabs facing each other. Okay, now I'm clamping these together. Those tabs are pressing into each other. You're gonna have space where there should be no space. However, if I turn one of these around, whoops, shoot. All right, let me find another one. Maybe this was it. Was this it? I don't know. I'll find another one. I'll find another one that's fairly extreme. No, not that one. That one that would be too extreme to use. Okay. And the reason that I make sure that they all face up is that I don't want the ones when I lay rows together, like side by side kind of thing. Like I don't want the one that comes here to be pushed out of place by a tab too. So, okay, so here I'm going to turn this one and I'm sorry, I've got it way blown up. So every little movement that I make is exaggerated. So even though there's, whoops, it's very challenging to do this, not on the canvas, but having the white background makes it easier to see what I'm talking about. If I put these diamonds together like this, I can put another one right behind it. And those diamonds, they sit together pretty nicely. There's really not space there. Okay, I could put another one in. Let me turn it first. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, that's not perfect because this tab is a little bit more extreme than I would want to use, so let's just trash that one. But I think you get the drift. Okay, so this one here would be fine to use too, so I'll stick that there. And you see how they fit nicely together? And there's only ever, well, sometimes there's tabs on two sides. You have to get rid of those drills right away. Do not use a drill that has tabs on multiple sides because it will push against another drill at some point. But here you see how they're pretty much completely flat against each other. It's not perfect and the diamonds will be tight, but I'm gonna now zoom you out again and I'm gonna show you what I've done. So, hold on. So I'm just bringing you way down close to the canvas. So in here, where you see all of these drills, almost every single one of these drills has tabs. But except for the odd one, they're lying flat. I'm not that they won't pop, like this one here is popping, but I haven't pushed these down yet either. So let me take you over to the far edge of the diamond painting. These first 4 rows, before I started using the method I've just shown you, they're really uneven. Like as I run my finger across it, super uneven. But here, these rows that I did use that mechanism, they're flat. So the little nubs, what I've realized is as long as all of the nubs are pointing in the same direction, the diamonds fit together okay. And as you can see, those rows are pretty straight. Now, there are some minuses to this. I had planned, because this diamond painting is mostly 310s, this is the bag of 310s. There's 22,720 310s in this diamond painting. And so there are drawbacks to using this method. And I would say that the main one is that because there are almost 23,000 310s in this in this diamond painting, I had wanted to use my multi-placers. You can't use multi-placers if you're using this method of angling the tabs upwards. You just can't. You have to do it with a single placer. Like I was throwing out at the beginning, when I started working on the first few rows, I was throwing out every second drill because it had a tab. And it was just causing too much problem. And even still, the ones that didn't have really noticeable tabs, it's still not even. Once I started using the ones that had minor tabs, but turning them so that the tabs faced up, I'm not having that problem anymore. And I'm throwing away many fewer drills than I was before. This is not perfect, but it is a way, if you're working on a diamond painting that has bad drills, it's something that you can consider to help you finish it with as many drills as possible that they send you. I may have to order additional drills from Paint with Diamonds at the end if there's not enough drills here. Like, let me just see how many 310s I need. Well, they sent me 3,000 more 310s than I need. So maybe using this method, I'll have enough 310s between the ones they sent me and what I have in my leftover stash to complete the diamond painting. I hope so, because this one I actually want to give to somebody before the end of the first week of August. And so there's no way, since it's June 23rd today, there is no way that this diamond painting will be ready if I have to order more drills to finish it. I thought I would share this with you because I know I'm not the only one who suffers from tabs on drills. And I thought this might help you. I will continue as I work on this diamond painting to let you know how this method is working. But for now, I think it's going to be okay. So that's it. Just a shorty little video. Thanks, everybody. This is Rose saying bye-bye.